Hi, my name is Mrinal Singh. I'm Deputy Chief Investment Officer Equities at ICICI Prudential Asset Management Company. We are quite excited about a new product launch that we are doing from our equities table. It's called the ICICI Prudential ESG Fund. And just about me, I have been around for 20 years in various segments of the industry, and I've been with ICICI for more than 12 years now. Quite a few of you might already be aware about ESG, but then just for people who aren't well versed with it, ESG in simple terms stands for environmental empathy, as we call it. The E stands for that. S stands for social. Sometimes people use it for sustainable also, which is fine. And G stands for governance part of things. Now, ESG is not specific to investment. It is actually used widespread in the industry. In fact, businesses, societies, and everything. And it is something that is gaining consciousness globally. In fact, we have had a large amount of government as well as regulatory action in that space. We've seen a lot of investors, a lot of organizations and businesses and customers getting quite sensitive about it. In fact, it is quite a big thing abroad in developed world, and we are now starting to see clear signs of it being incorporated in the way of conducting business in India. And in that context, we are quite excited that we are launching a product which is going to focus on companies and businesses which are incorporating or accepting ESG as a way of life, and they are taking steps. They have already taken steps maybe, and they are taking steps in that direction. That would involve companies both in the manufacturing sector as well as the services sector. And a lot of people would say that manufacturing does involve some bit of environmental issues, but then for every manufacturing that exists, there also exist ways and means and technologies to conduct that business in a very environmentally friendly way. If we embark upon this journey, we are also creating incentive for businesses to move in that direction, and that would make the entire society and the country and humanity in general a better place. We also believe that it is not only something nice and good to do, it is also quite remunerative from the times of or from the perspective of investment itself. And for that reason, if you notice, there has been an NSE 100 ESG index around for almost 9-10 years. And if you notice, it has beaten the broader benchmark quite handsomely over that existence. In fact, if we dissect that index, even in a downturn and an upturn like we've had in 2020 till now, it has done well on both sides of the market cycle. Now it gives us confidence that it is not only the right thing to do, but it is also a remunerative thing for our customers. And we strongly believe that this is going to be a very big theme going ahead, and it would be the right step in the right direction, both for us and our customers. So interestingly, a lot of people ask me, what is it that a business will benefit out of doing ESG or something like that? So let's be also clear, from the last budget, even the union government has created a mandatory requirement for CSR spend for every corporate. Now that's in a way pushing things towards ESG, and ESG is no longer lip service. People and customers and society in general are pushing businesses to do things in a more responsible way, in a more sustainable way. So for example, it is no longer acceptable in society for any business to be polluting the water and the environmental around. And a lot of resistance comes across, even in not only in urban areas, even in rural areas. And I'm talking about India, not even talking about the world. So in world, it is already there. It was already there. And we are now seeing that consciousness increasing quite rapidly in India. So it is imperative that existing businesses will have to move to cleaner technologies. The new businesses will have to come up with it. They'll have to adopt the best of practices and the best of technologies. You can no longer be a business which is profit driven but environmentally insensitive or irresponsible. That's no longer acceptable. That's not a choice that is given to a business anymore, be it through a statutory legal requirement, be it through a societal acceptance. I think it is imperative that businesses move in that direction. And when businesses do invest in cleaner form of discharge or recycle or sustainable form of existence, then they obviously create longevity for their business. They create happy set of stakeholders, be it customers, be it vendors, be it society, employees, shareholders, everybody. And that is a key to, I would say, long-term investing. When we talk about long-term investing, we are looking at trades where businesses are being conducted or governed in a good way. They are also being conducted in a socially sensitive way, an environmentally responsible way. And then when they do that, they obviously do invest those monies and do create those time and energies and deploy resources. And that creates longevity, that creates long-term benefits, which accrue to the shareholders, which accrue to the society. And it is a win-win for everybody. We have no doubt in our mind that this is the way things will proceed. We might be a little early, but this direction is certain, and society, us and the country will move in that direction. And we strongly believe that we should deploy monies. And as this monies in this umbrella gets bigger, we will see it will create an incentive for the businesses to actually move and step in that direction. So, well, for the purpose of the NFO, this, although it's an open-ended fund, but the NFO is open from 21st of September 2020 to 5th of October 2020. And post that, in a couple of days, we will have our first NAV published. And we obviously will be, once the money is received, we will do our deployments, and there would be statutory disclosures that will be followed. Thank you all for listening, and I'm quite upbeat and gung-ho about this theme. This is not only the right thing to do, this is the responsible thing to do, and this is the way ahead for our nation, for our society. And the investment world also has to believe and move in that direction. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.